What is going on, FHDL? It's your host, T-Dub110, back for another qualifying session at Rainforest Run for Season 2 of Forza Horizon Drift League. We got 4 drivers in this session, and it is going to be Pantless Thunder, the leader of Most Hated Drift Crew. We got Stinky Bog 82 from Storm Drift Team. He is the co-leader of that team. Then we also got Lambo's Arbe from Most Hated Drift Crew. And then we also have AJ Soups All Over You, number 2 in the points, from Trifecta Drift Team. But real quick, FHDL is brought to you by Trifecta Drift Team. Do you meet the Trifecta? Speed, proximity, style. Also brought to you by Plantronics Gaming. I almost messed that up, guys. I really did. I just totally botched that. Rip me. But anyway, Plantronics Gaming. Gear up. Gear good. Sponsored by 110 Customs. We don't just give 100% effort. We give you 110. Also sponsored by Figurative Tuning. Need a drift tune that needs a couple tweaks or a whole new drift tune in general, go to Figurative Tuning. They'll help you figure it out. Also sponsored by HKS Performance, bringing style to drifting since 2002. Also by Team 5 Zygon, Forza Daily Skids on Instagram, Strictly Sideways, Vapors Vape Shop, and now StickerBoost.com. Go to StickerBoost.com, type in the code FHDL to get 15% off of your purchase. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the session. I've seen that Stinky lagged out, so he will probably need leader to do traffic glitch because his internet is trash. No offense, Stinky. But we're going to go ahead and give him leader. Or AJ, could you give him leader? And then I will. Hey, there doesn't need to be any more practicing, guys. You guys know that once the stream starts, no practicing. Stinky, that means you too. This is your one final warning. And guys, remember, in qualifying and battles, you don't have to go through the woods. You can go down the course. But you guys should know that by now, that there should be no practice once the stream starts. And what is up, Josh Bunch? How's it going, buddy? Wait for Stinky to get done. And Stinky has left the session. So we're going to have to go ahead and continue without him. Probably while we still try to get him in here for his runs. Oh, there he is. Said he left the session, but Stinky, I need leader, buddy. Alright, so now I'm going to get my traffic glitch out of the way. Drivers, please stay off the course down by the starting line. And that way I can do my course preview, and then we'll get underway with your qualifying. So while we wait for that, I just want to say I do want to apologize for the wait for having to do the traffic glitch. But like I've been saying all night, we do not have enough staff members to block traffic on tonight or today at all. So we've been doing the traffic glitch. I'm not sure if we will do it for battles, but we will definitely do it for qualifying. So just the tip, Lambo says don't choke. to be technical. He says, don't choke Lambo. All right, so now I'm going to head back down to the start. And then we will go over the course. All right, so drivers will start at the end of the white line on my left where I am currently. Lead driver. It's been a long day, guys, sorry, but lead driver will be on the right where I am now. The chase driver will be just to the left of me. Drivers will stay in the right lane while doing a 60 roll all the way up to the acceleration initiation at the road color change. And what I mean by acceleration initiation, I mean you're going to initiate and accelerate at the same exact time, going into a faint entry into this outside zone. For the outside zone to count, drivers must start the outside zone before they get to the halfway point on the corner and hold it the rest of the way. And then there is a touch and go about this sign here, maybe a little bit before, somewhere around the halfway mark in between the corners. And then you're going to dive back in for an inside clip on a slightly banked corner, getting out to about where this sign is for touch and go, or the halfway mark between the corners. Then diving back in on an even more banked corner for an inside clip. And then a touch and go about where the small tree is. If for whatever reason the small tree gets taken out, it's going to be where the big tree is behind it. We would go off the big tree, but it's just too far away from the road. And then they're going to transition cleanly into this inside zone, the first one of the season, and holding that inside zone until, or as long as they can, until they got to get out and reach this last touch and go at the big tree, last big tree on the left, and holding that angle until they hit the finish here at these markers. And we are going off the road edge for this course. So it does get pretty dark, so hopefully it brightens up soon, but unfortunately we do have to go ahead and go on with qualifying because we are somewhat on a time limit. All right, and then also you got Dank Ty in the chat rooting for you, Lambos. All right, so I'm going to make my way back down to the start. First driver up is going to be the only one that signed up for this session, and that is going to be Pantless Thunder. Sorry about that, guys. Had a brain fart. All right, so Pantless Thunder, please pull it to the line. All right. When ready, buddy, honk your horn and then you may go. All right, and there's his horn. He's off for his 60-mile-an-hour roll. Hits the acceleration initiation. Beautiful angle. Not quite getting the outside zone, but he grips up and straightens. Getting the touch and go. May have just got that inside clip. Definitely getting the touch and go there. Not sure if he was close enough for that inside clip, but dropping a tire on the touch and go. Not sure if he got that inner clip, or inner zone, but he definitely got the touch and go, holding it all the way to the finish. So we will wait for Pantless to get back down back down to the starting line. As you can see there, he did drop a tire on the touch and go before the final corner. I'll wait for him to get back down here. Pantless, like I said, leader of Most Hated Drift Crew, driving that SC300 V8 swapped. All right, so he's going to turn around and get ready for his second run. All right, Pantless, whenever you're ready, honk, and then you may go for your final run. All right, there's his horn. He's off and running. His 60-mile-an-hour acceleration. A little bit better angle onto the long outside zone. Nailed it perfectly. Getting the touch and go. Maybe just got the inner clip. Does not get the touch and go there. Gets inner clip on the bank corner, but may have just got that touch and go there. Not getting the inner zone at all, and then, ooh, Ooh, he almost went opposite drift before the finish, but he did it just after the finish. And it looks like he did not get that outer zone before the finish. Or not outer zone, but outer touch and go. So thank you, Pantless, for coming out and running, and good luck on your scores. So the next one we need to see up at the line is Stinky Bog 82 from Storm Drift. The co-leader, or one of the co-leaders from Storm Drift. The other co-leader is NSR Demon Shadow, and the leader is your current head judge, Twin Turbskis. And Stinky has put in quite a bit of work. I've noticed that he's been at almost every open practice. I think he's only missed 2 for this course. All right, so we'll wait for Pantless to get down on or off the course, or wait for him to leave the session. Whatever one he's going to do, he's more than welcome to stick around and watch. All right, so now he's down past the starting line. So Stinky, honk when ready, and then you may go for your first run. All right, there's Horn. He's off in that 370Z with an LS swap in it. Hits the acceleration zone. Did not get that first outer zone, but definitely getting the touch and go. Getting that inner clip there, getting the touch and go. Getting the inner clip, did not drop a tire, and then getting the touch and go. He's having a phenomenal run right now. He's only missed that first outside zone. And that's all he's going to miss, exiting the course with a very good angle, very good run from Storm Drift's Stinky Bog 82. Good job, Stinky. So here we go. Now he's going to head his way back down to the start and get ready for his second run. And as you can see, he's drifting back down, just staying warm, keeping a good feel of the car around the course. Very, very smart. I've seen a few drivers do that today. All right, so now he's going to turn around and do his final qualifying run. It's going to be hard to top that one. The only way he's going to have to top that one is get all of the points while running that angle. Wolfie Drift was the only other one to do that today. He did not get all of them, but he only missed one, and he missed one touch and go. But here we go. Stinky, sorry about that. Stinky, honk when ready, then you may go. We're just warning he's off and running his first final qualifying run. Initiates, getting the, he came back shallow a little bit, missing that first zone again, but getting the touch and go, not getting the inner clip, getting the touch and go, getting the banked inner clip, getting the second to last touch and go. Here he goes for the inner zone. Did not get the inner zone, but gets the touch and go and has decent angle over the finish. So obviously his first run was the better run, but still 2 very good runs by Stinky. All right, buddy, thank you for coming out and running, and good luck on your scores. So the next one that we need to see at the line is going to be Lambo's Arbe from Most Hated Drift Crew. We need you at the line, please. All right, here he comes in that Chevy Super Sport. All right. He's going to warm up his rear tires a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. My mic cut out. I didn't know that, but Lambo, just honk when ready, and then you may go. Lambo, there you go. All right, there's his horn. He's off and running in that Super Sport, running for Most Hated Drift Crew. Very late initiation and still not getting the outside zone. Dropping a tire on the touch and go, not getting the inner clip. May have just got that touch and go there, but ooh, Ooh, that's close. We're going to have to go back and look at that. He may have dropped all 3 tires, and if he did, that's going to result as a 0 and does not get the final touch and go. And he went opposite drift before the finish, so that's going to result in a 0 anyway. You can see by the tire marks how they come back together before the finish. All right, looks like he's going to cut through the woods. We're going to go ahead and check this real quick. Hard to see in the dark, but it looks like he may have dropped 3 tires as well, but he might have also saved it. So, unfortunate for Lambo, so hopefully he can get a score in for this run and hopefully get in the field, because we do take the better of the 2 runs for your score. All right, so here we go. He's at the line. Lambo, honk when ready. There's his horn. He's off and running. He's definitely got the power to do it. Looks like he might have stalled it a little bit. So now he's got to get up to 60 mile an hour. He accelerates. A little bit of a late initiation. Still not getting that outer zone. Getting the touch and go possibly. May have been a little late. Not sure if he got that inside clip. Just got the touch and go. Just drops a tire. Just drops a tire there as well. Getting the inner zone and dropping a tire on the final touch and go, but was able to bring it back on course before the finish to complete his score, luckily, because if he had been off course going across the finish, I don't know if that would have counted. But he was able to get back on track, so thank you, Lambo, for coming out and running. And that means there's only one guy left. And that is your number 1 qualifier from last event. Your number 2 in the points, aka Douche in the Dart. He's super fast, and that is AJ Soups all over you. So AJ, if you could please pull up to the line. As you can see, he did pick up a sponsor with Vapors. I believe Vapors is close to his hometown. All right, so here we go. AJ, honk when ready. And he's off and running. He accelerates and initiates. Good initiation, holding that outer zone beautifully. Oh, but he may have dropped 3 tires there. He definitely dropped 2, and then dropping a tire on the inner clip. And now he did. Now he did spin and drop all 4. Very unfortunate for your number 2 in the points. He was running so good, and then it just slowly started to fall apart. He railed that outer zone, and then he just went from dropping 2 tires to dropping another tire right after that, and then nearly spinning and going off course. So AJ Soups all over you, if you can believe it, has a 0 on his first run. So he has to put in what I would think would be a conservative run here just to get on the board. All right, AJ, honk when ready. There's his horn, and he's off and running. Good feint initiation. May have got the outer zone. I don't think he was out far enough. Getting the touch and go possibly was a little late. Not getting the inner clip, getting the touch and go. Just dropping a tire on that inner clip on the bank. Just dropping a tire on that touch and go. Can he hold it? He's holding it. He may have just dropped the tire on the inner zone, but then I think he dropped the tire on the, as you can see, there's a little bit of a dirt gap between the tire mark and the road, so he dropped the tire on the final touch and go. And this is where we got to look. Did he drop a tire? There's no tire mark, but the judges will have to go back and look and see if he dropped a tire on that final corner for that inside zone. So AJ did get a score, but is it enough with all those tire drops to get him into the field, being your number 2 in the points? So that's going to do it for this session, guys. So the next one is in about 40 minutes from now, and we're going to see these guys. We're going to see Detroit BMBG from Most Hated Drift Crew, as well as Kiss the Wall 69 from Heroes Drift Team. So we will see those guys in about 40 minutes. But until then, as always, keep it slideways.